Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is once again pumping directly into a new all-time high. I have some major news for you today, as we are probably going much higher. Let me show you why. Now, Bitcoin yesterday clearly broke our smaller horizontal range towards the upside. A lot of people also, exactly at the top of the range, tried to go with a brand new short or a sell position, but as I said yesterday, personally, I am not interested shorting Bitcoin because I know we are right now moving in a significant uptrend on the 1 hourly, 2 hourly, and also on the 4 hourly time frame. I do remain in all of my long positions on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on XRP, on many different other cryptocurrencies, and also today I am going to share with you exactly where we can be looking for another brand new long or a buy position at the area of support. No way I am interested longing the exact all-time high. We right now still need to be slightly more patient, wait for some kind of a retracement, and only then fire another long trade. Of course, people are getting impatient, people are trying to guess where the top is going to be. In the past 24 hours, we have gotten over 625 million of short positions getting completely wrecked and wiped out from the entire cryptocurrency market. And it really does look like once Bitcoin successfully broke out of this significant descending channel, only then we started moving so impulsively towards the upside that right now we really need to talk about another major bullish elite wave count. What exactly do I have in mind? On the daily time frame, I think we can all agree. We got the first impulse right here. We got a correction, and as right now, Bitcoin is still forming the third, the most impulsive elite wave towards the upside. To be honest, ideally, I want even higher targets to be reached in the next couple of days for our third elite wave. Then we can expect the fourth one, and then of course also the fifth, the final push towards the upside, probably towards the area of approximately 130,000 US dollars. Now, something very important that happened only a couple of hours ago when we talk about the price targets. I'm going to apply the logarithmic scale on the chart and simply go with our Fibonacci extensions from our swing low back to the high, back towards the swing low. And right now, pay attention only to this very important Fibonacci extension price target, 1.618. Bitcoin hit the 1.618 Fibonacci extension at 123,000 US dollars, almost to the exact dollar accuracy. So technically speaking, this specific target is actually one of the biggest targets talking about the third elite wave. However, we should also be aware of the internal elite wave price structure on the 4-hourly time frame, because as of right now, it really does show that potentially the third elite wave right here is maybe as of right now not even finished, and we are going to continue higher for at least another push towards the upside for Bitcoin to then actually finish the third and most impulsive elite wave towards the upside. But why exactly? Let's go right now once again with the 5-wave price structure, where we are going to see we got an impulse towards the upside. We also got another correction. As of right now, it can only be simply the third elite wave. We then in the next couple of hours get another fourth elite wave, and then another push towards the upside for Bitcoin to finish the entire 5-wave price structure of the third elite wave. Only then we can be expecting a bigger correction, and only after that another impulse towards the upside, probably towards the area of 130,000 US dollars. So very simply, if you're not already right now in a brand new long position on Bitcoin, you need to be slightly more patient. And that is also right now why make sure you're smashing up the like button, because 1,000 likes are really possible. And also, if you want, join our free VIP Discord group, because approximately 50 spots are still available, but they are definitely running out fast. So if you want, join with the third link down below. Right now, let's talk about the RSI, the money flow, and also the MACD indicator at the areas where Bitcoin is trading as of right now. all of those indicators are right now telling to us we should actually be maybe even slightly more careful, because RSI is being at the overbought area. Money flow is right now forming a brand new bearish divergence with lower highs on the money flow, higher highs on the Bitcoin chart itself. The exact same thing is also happening on the daily time frame. We are being in the overbought area. However, I would say like that, because as of right now, it really does look like we are in a significant uptrend. To be honest, even though we are right now being overbought on the RSI and money flow indicator, I would not really guess and say to you the top on Bitcoin is right now actually in. Additionally, if we go right now with the MACD indicator, it is going to show us a very similar story on the 4-hourly time frame. Higher highs on Bitcoin, lower highs on the MACD indicator, which it does look like the momentum could be dying off. But as I said before, at the moment, I would still expect Bitcoin to push higher towards the upside, potentially still form another leg towards the upside to finish our third elite wave, or simply if the top is right now in with our third elite wave approximately at the area where we are as of right now, we can already be expecting some kind of a correction in the next couple of days. Doesn't really matter, we are not going to guess right now where the top is going to be. However, we definitely are going to know exactly where we are prepared to fire another long or a buy position. And probably right you're wondering, bro, where would you actually go with another brand new long or a buy position on Bitcoin if the opportunity is going to be offered to us? By the way, later in the video, I'm also going to cover very quickly the altcoins season index, because this one looks very, very interesting. And also, I am going to talk about very briefly about different altcoins such as Ethereum, because this one right here, to be honest, also does look very nice and bullish. But nevertheless, let me right now share with you why, first of all, we are expecting higher, and also second of all, where we can be looking to fire another long position. Overall speaking, as I said before, if we talk about right now the average trend, clearly the trend is towards the upside. If we go right now with the path tool right here, we can talk about it. Bitcoin got a high right here, higher low, higher high, higher low, another higher high, potentially of course, if we do see a push down, another higher low is going to be formed, and we can simply expect that the trend is going to continue, unless we are maybe even going to see some bigger bearish divergences on many different indicators. As of right now, yes, of course, because we are pushing so impulsively towards the upside, a lot of different indicators are in the overbought area. However, at the moment, the bearish divergence is being present only on the MACD indicator on the 4-hourly time frame. So a lot of different indicators, for example, RSI is not showing a bearish divergence just yet. Yes, MACD indicator is saying to us, be slightly more careful right now, but nevertheless, I would say like that. If the opportunity is offered to us, simply we can be looking to fire another long or a buying position on the Bitcoin chart itself. And this specific support level that I am going to share with you right now is actually going to be a very nice one, and also the one I already shared with you yesterday. Pay attention right now to the semi gap at approximately 115,000 US dollars. I still think this specific area is a very important one you should really be aware of. And also remember, yesterday I even shared with you the 50 exponential moving average on the 4-hourly time frame that is right now curving towards the upside. So very, very simply, if we do see right now already, let's just say, a push down towards our 50 exponential moving average right here, we can be looking for a very safe and high probability long or a buying position on the Bitcoin chart itself, of course with proper risk management. Just pay attention how nicely the 50 EMA has been respected for the past couple of days right here. Even the 200 EMA hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy, and only after that Bitcoin started moving impulsively towards the upside. That is why ideally, if we are looking for a long or a buying position, we want to be buying approximately at the 50, maybe even 200 EMA. But to be honest, in this case right here, 200 EMA, it's quite deep towards the downside. That is why ideally I want the 50 EMA only to be hit right here, grab some liquidities below our recent lows right here, maybe even feel the semi gap at approximately 105,000 US dollars. And also, by the way, only a couple of hours ago, Bitcoin confirmed a brand new daily high term time frame area of support exactly at the area at 117.4 thousand US dollars. This level right here is going to be our our fresh, brand new, daily, high Trump time frame level in a case we are right now going to see some kind of a push down. That is also why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free $8,000 bonus, no KYC, no VPN, with the second link down below, because only after you register, you're going to get 10 USDT completely for free, and then deposit on your account, because you're also going to get a 20% deposit bonus. And additionally, if you want to join our free VIP Discord group, click the third link down below, because there are only 50 more spots available. Right now, let me actually also talk about the altcoins, because a lot of different altcoins today are pumping significantly towards the upside. In the past 24 hours, for example, SUI has gotten a push towards the upside of approximately 15%. SUI ecosystem, in my opinion, does right now look extremely bullish, and that is why we can of course also be looking to go with some kind of a long or a buy position on SUI, but definitely not at the area where we are as of right now. We need to wait for some kind of a retracement back down before we actually fire another long position right here. Additionally, when we are zooming out on the daily time frame, this one right here, it really does look like it is going to run. We have gotten an impulse right here, another correction, and as of right now, probably we are forming the third and most impulsive L8 wave towards the upside. So to be honest, on SUI, I want to see higher. Additionally, pay attention right now simply to the general altcoin season index. We clearly have started moving towards the upside, directly above the 25 area, which right now means we are right now somewhere in between the Bitcoin season and the altcoin season. However, I need to say here, if we are going to reach the altcoin season right here, you are already going to be very late if you're going to be positioning yourself into different altcoins once this specific index is going to reach the overbought area at approximately 75 level. That is why right now is a good time for us to be positioning into different altcoins, maybe not the ones that have already gotten a push toward the upside, or simply we can be waiting for some kind of a retracement back down before going with another long or a buy position on SUI and also on Ethereum. Ethereum as of right now, in my opinion, is forming another 5-wave price structure towards the upside. It looks extremely bullish, and also similarly as on Bitcoin, as of right now, we are trading and forming the third most impulsive L8 wave towards the upside. Talking about the exact price targets, Fibonacci from the low, back towards the high right here, back towards the low, it really does look like if we go without the logarithmic chart, we are right now trading at approximately 1.618 Fibonacci extension. If Bitcoin right now does continue higher, and we say that this specific 5-wave structure is not finished yet, probably Ethereum is going to move higher, and in that case, I am paying attention to the target of approximately 3,161 US dollars. A lot of different coins, a lot of different cryptocurrencies in the next couple of weeks probably are going to perform extremely well, and if we do see a push towards downside, make sure you are taking an opportunity and for you to maybe even go with another long or a buy position on the Bitcoin chart itself. That is why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus with the second link down below, because only after you register, you're going to get a 10 USDT free bonus, and also then you can join our free VIP Discord group because the spots are very limited. And also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.